Nic, thanks for your time. We appreciate it. I heard you yesterday on Bruce Whitfield's show, Going Home from the Office, and I had to get you on because there's so many people right now, during this lockdown period, trying to start a side hustle. How do we go about it, given our current circumstances?
Absolutely. So the book I've written is to try and help people get from zero to who do you sell to. And there's a whole variety of tips and tricks. The main thing in starting a side hustle is to try and stick in your wheelhouse, list the skills you've got, that idea you've been wanting to get out in the world. Now is the time to start getting it out into the world. One of the things that I urge people to do in the beginning with your side hustle is to define what success and failure look like, so that you're not sapping too much of your time from the world, because it's a side hustle, it's not your main thing. There's a whole lot of tips, like who you should sell to, the 3 F's: friends, family, and fools, people who are brave enough to buy your first product. One of the things you should always be doing is closing. So wherever you are, talk about your side hustle, engage with people, don't keep it close to your chest. Get it out in the world and see if people start to buy from you. Yeah.
So, of course, let's just say you want to come up with selling a product. There's a lot that you need to keep in mind when you want to sell something. It has to meet certain regulations and standards. So who do you go to actually get assistance and advice on this?
To be honest, I think you can always research yourself as a start point, and this is what a lot of people suffer from, is that they put their own roadblocks in their way so that they don't start because they don't have a logo or they don't have a professional advising them. For a side hustle, the idea is to get something out into the world as quickly as you can. Look, there are always rules if you're selling food, if you're selling products that people are going to use in a way that is health related. But for side hustles, you want to try and not boil the ocean. You want to build something small, get it out into the world, and then try and make it big. Don't put those roadblocks in your way. Be as efficient as you can with your time, your money, and your effort, so that your side hustle gains some traction before you go and seek out the very expensive help of a professional. The idea here is to set a clear goal. You want an extra 1,000 or 2,000 Rand a month. Great. When you hit that goal, reassess if you need to carry on and grow. Otherwise, just keep going with getting that little side income into your life.
Yeah, so let's talk about the finances, because you mentioned money. Do you need lots of money to have a side hustle?
Absolutely not. We live in a world where we think that everything needs to be big and fast. And for a side hustle right now especially, you don't want to dive into the world too quickly. You want to plan, you want to be careful, and you want to only spend the amount of money you can afford to lose. We are in tricky times, and I am in no way saying that you should plow all your money into your side hustle. You should save and have savings first, and then use whatever extra income you have, even if it's 300, 400, 500 Rand a month, to build up a little kitty so you can go and build that business. My previous business, I started with 5,000 Rand. You can take your side hustle with no money and just put effort in and acquire lots of different skills over time and then sell those skills. There's lots of ways to make extra income, and it's not about plowing your life savings into this business, and if you fail, you're dead in the water. Side hustles are supposed to be fun side projects that give you extra income to complement the existing revenue that you have.
And with social media now, it must be much more easy to advertise your products for free.
Absolutely. People often get stuck with who do you sell to and where do you go to sell? Well, you have an email address, and that email address has got hundreds of people that you've contacted over your lifetime. Start emailing people. You have a Facebook account. You're talking on Instagram to people all day. Use those platforms. As long as you're telling a really good story in a really good way, and you're not hard selling and trying to get people to part with their money, if you really believe in your product, the story is going to come out and people will gravitate towards that good story and buy the thing that you're wanting to sell.
All right, thank you so much for your time and your insight. Before you go, just punch your book for us a bit. Where can people find it?
You can get it at my website. That's NHARRY.com. Or as of today, you can get it on Amazon.com.
All right, thanks for that. Appreciate it. Author Nic Haralambous.